So yesterday I spent all day, literally from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. messing with this truck. You are now watching the 2025 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday morning, foggy Monday morning. We didn't get a frost. We were actually in a good spot. I think we're in mid 40s right now. Hopefully it stays that way all through October and we get to a really good spot. Uh-oh. The minis are not getting up. We're gonna go see what we got going on. They're supposed to calve. That's my big fear, that they calve and I'm gone. But they are animals, and by theory they should be able to take care of themselves calving, and then we just assist. But that was part of working on these pens, but we haven't made it that far yet. How are you doing, Cherry Girl? You got a whole bedding yesterday? Morning, Reba. Reba will be leaving us. We're trading her for a calf. So, due to she gave us a little bit more of a problem breeding back, and we had put some effort into her, and at this point we say, yeah, she might be better off as hamburger. Well, time to get up and get going, Reba. But Minnie's got up. Okay, need one of them. Okay, we got what we needed. We're gonna go over to the mill, get the 2 bags of grain that are ordered in. Then we'll be on our way to work. We got ourselves a Hungry Man from Brick House Bakery there in Cobleskill. Some Dygert's milk. They even got some Dygert's lemonade. We're gonna have a good day today. So we are headed 50 minutes southeast to a farm that we hauled this spring. Usually we go there twice a year, spring and fall. I think there's 2 million to move. We moved the truck down there, so you know where it is already. I think there's 5 of us hauling, and we got 2 million gallons to move. It's gonna be a good week. We got Leland in front of us. He must be pulling in for some breakfast. God, those tankers stink. So the last place we were at, it didn't stink when we were spreading, but as time went on, our trucks, they smell. The white truck in the driveway smells pretty good, but yeah. Then the asphalt truck just went by. That smelled real good. I like the smell of asphalt. Well, the pump let me down. I know. People are gonna say you should do something different, blah blah blah. I should have just had a spare, a brand new spare. So that one was the used spare that I got from Dan, and I might have said no more in the thought. We'll go back, get my other one, I guess, and try to recover some of today. It's 11 o'clock. Nice. Today was an absolute train wreck of a day. I'll explain it tomorrow, but look at this. That is a hell of a good sunset on a Monday that literally fought all of us. I think the only person that had somewhat of a smooth day was maybe Jordan. Yeah, Mikey had a rough day. Leland had a rough day. Dylan, we don't, yeah. AJ, pretty good day, I think. Pretty good. But, yeah. I'll explain in the morning, because we're going to have to put the truck back together quite a bit. And I'll explain what went on and all the struggles that went on, because we had a lot of things that fought us, and it wasn't what I thought it was, so. We'll keep enjoying this sunset. Get home. I picked up some pizza, and me and Yanko are gonna eat pizza. Me, Yanko, Zena, and Cherry, and go to bed, wake up, do it all over again. So I do love a good sunset. Good sunrise, good sunset. Problem is, it's only 7 o'clock. It's 6:58, and it's looking like this. God's gift to us though. Alrighty, a little update. So yesterday I spent all day, literally from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. messing with this truck. It was driving me nuts, and it wasn't until about 4 o'clock that I realized I had power going into the frame. So this is the pump that was on it. I have a spare coming, swapped everything out. Ended up, I think one of the wires going across or something was all bad. So I'm running on just the 2 batteries. We'll get new wires made to go across so that we have all 4 batteries. But spent all yesterday, I'm loaded with manure too. As you see, we're back running. I'm doing this backwards. But I thought the pump was bad, so we swapped out everything. This was our old spare one that we had. Rewired a bunch of stuff, kept battling, and then it was about 4 o'clock that I was back here. People are gonna say the pump. AJ had the tools I needed. I left everything over there. So I had the ground off and it touched right here, and I went, why is that grounded? So that was my big thing there. But we are back running. I just got to wrap up some things. I broke some things, like we had to take stuff apart, and I said, oh, that must be it or something. And no, it wasn't that, it wasn't this. Couldn't get it figured out. And I hate chasing wiring gremlins, but something we did, and I can't rule it out, fixed it. Okay, let's see if we can have a better day. So Mikey's waiting on a water pump. Leland has a rocker arm broken in his motor, and it's in the field. He's working on that. Dylan's truck was leaking some coolant. I guess that's normal. AJ was the only one that had a halfway decent day yesterday. So we're gonna get down the road and see what we can do. So we're pulling quite the hill. Yesterday I loaded, went to switch everything around to nurse, and nothing wanted to work. It closed the valve, and then everything went bad. So it was a tough day yesterday. Okay, we're up here. I'll show you the roadway up, but AJ's doing his thing. We made it. Oh, we got Jordan with us. So they are looking for a hose humper support guy. So if anybody lives in the area and is interested in working, yeah, come work with us and hang out. So hit up the Moore Brothers. A message in here I can give you. But they upgraded air compressors. More capacity makes it quicker to blow out the lines. Huh?
Yeah. Well, Milton has a rocker shaft. You see the shaft?
Yeah.
Milton has a shaft, but it's out in Mass.
Oh, it's actually broken.
No, Wilton.
Huh. I guess they all have their own issues. Well, everything's functioning the way it should. She's unloaded, Leland's waiting on parts. So broken rocker arm, or broken rocker shaft. He's probably gonna go jump in a truck. Glad it unloaded, I'm glad the boom's working. Yesterday was some learning. Something I never thought about. They are pumping up and around that way and over. So we got Jeff here, making sure the world keeps moving. We got Mikey back, and Leland's running one of the farm trucks. So we got 5 trucks rolling now. Things are pretty good. As you see, we're all caught up together. We could probably use 2 or 3 more trucks, honestly. We're making it happen. Gallons are flowing. The whole point of this is to make sure that that tank right there, frac tank, does not get empty. Because when it does, they have to shut down. So efficiency as far as the drag line running, more trucks, even if they have a little sit like this, because I'll sit here for probably 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and then we'll just keep going. But then there's a big gap between me and the next trucks. where they're probably shutting down in between that. So I had a little incident with this dump cart. Yeah. Cylinders look a little bent. We'll have to take a look at that. The welds broke off on the side and they said it was, yeah. So they were dump carting up here, running 2 dump carts, loading trucks and everything. You're on the hills, it just had rained. So then they were down to 1 dump cart, but casualties of, yeah, harvest, farming. Things break no matter what. If you use them, they break. So that's pretty wild. Okay, so they've spent a bunch of the morning actually getting this back together and back on, but as you see, all of the welds broke off here. The axle broke off there. A lot of destruction. So it went up and it came back down very quickly. So they got it back on, welded back up so that they can get it back to the farm. That is quite the destruction though. Old Mack ain't gonna win no races, but it's moving. I think those are 9,000 gallon trailers. They might be 8, but I believe those are 427 motor. Well, no, they'd be E7s, but I think they're souped up. I'm not really sure. So they might be 427s. Either way, pulling this hill is pretty interesting. Manure's gotta go places. I do wish I had either Jake or Dynatards on this truck just to make it a little bit easier. I take it he's waiting till Leland gets up the hill a little there. You just waiting? So Mikey is waiting for Leland to make it up the hill. That is a 9,000 gallon trailer and it's got a 300 in it. It doesn't have a 427. It's got the same motor as, well, this is a 2-valve E6. And I got a bread box on it, not an intercooler, so. Yeah, that's quite, old Macks, they're tough. Ain't gonna win no races, but they'll get the job done. Oh, famous Jordan, there he is. Look at him waving. Somebody wants that job right there. So he's probably bringing the pig back out. We just blew out, so we're all lined up here. Back to pumping. Last load going in the tank. Yeah, just after 7. I was hoping we get a good sunset, but doesn't look like it's gonna give us it. Yesterday was gorgeous. Y'all watched yesterday's, you saw it. Me and Jeff are out here partying it up. Leland's truck hasn't fixed itself yet. He's got everything coming tomorrow and Thursday. Should be running Thursday afternoon. So we should be here till Friday, and then we'll see what comes to the next job. Yeah, we'll get that emptied, go park up. Tomorrow's another day.